What's your name? What do you do? What's your major?
Is that it? Alright. I'm Devon. My major is philosophy first, and then music, actually.
Me right in and right out, threw me upside down, fighting and fight me down. You got me right in and right out, threw me upside down, right in and right out.
Alright, that ain't it.
Came right back. I've been selling out shows. Fucking hella, I've been on the road. Up the copper rover for the snow. When I come around, niggas better know. Stressed out, it's even worse. This is how I get my checks now. We all guilty on them niggas who ain't getting out. Why do I feel cursed if I'm so blessed now? You say you don't miss me, then you miss me with all of that.
When I was 9, I got one of those Yamaha keyboards, and I first got into it because on that keyboard it was like a low-key like DAW on it, where you could switch the keyboard sounds to like drums or like any sound you wanted, and then you could record that, and you could layer like 10 recordings over each other. I would just record like keys, like chords and shit and melodies, and then I would like play drums. You know where it's like every single different key is like a different drum sound. It's like one's like a tambourine, the next one's like a snare drum. I would do that, and that was my first experience ever. And then a few years later, when I got into high school, I was really into dubstep, so I started making dubstep of Fruity Loops. I tore into Fruity Loops. I started making that. I was kind of nice with it too. I was low-key pretty good. Back in before high school, 8th grade to 9th grade summer. Yeah. Lost a lot of friends from middle school, and I was like, man, fuck all y'all, I'm gonna make this electronic music. So we get dubs. No, really, that's kind of what happened. I didn't have a reason to go out and do shit, so I would just sit in my room and like fuck around with wobbles and shit, and, like weird noises. Yeah, and I've lost 3 laptops full of music at this point now. That first laptop I lost another one during high school, and then I lost one last summer. Last summer I lost a lot of shit, like 30 or 40 songs, thousands of samples. Yeah, I was making lo-fi for a few years ago. I've been making lo-fi since sophomore year, high school, but I just never did anything with it, because like junior year, just never did anything with it because I wasn't comfy with it yet. And it's probably not gone. I can restore it. I can restore the computer, but I don't know. I think I'm a bit too afraid to do it yet, because I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna be gone. If it's gonna be gone, then like that's gonna fuck me up, you know. You don't choose a passion; it just happens. You don't choose a passion. You just you get a feeling when you do it. And I never chose it. I just did it, and it was what I fucked with. Well, I guess I was trash at sports, and I was trash at sports. I was trash at high school, so that fucked me up. And I just kept doing music. I never stopped. You make something that you really like. To me, there's nothing else in the world like making that thing and head bob into it and be like, okay, you know, throwing the drums down and throwing everything else down and just seeing it all come together. There's nothing in the world like figuring like trial and erroring sounds and then getting that perfect thing that you were looking for, or nearly perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know. The first song that I made in a while was that I was really proud of was senior year to school, summer. I was working on a lot of shit, and I made this one track that was going crazy, screaming in my room, yelling over, dumb excited, showed my parents, because it just was the greatest feeling. I think that's when I knew. It's probably when I knew. That feeling was crazy good, breathtaking, almost I couldn't, I don't know, I can't explain it. You don't choose a passion, it just happens. It's hard being an artist because you always have an idea of what you want, and it's really hard because oftentimes they're never at that level yet to like get exactly what they wanted. So that happens to me a lot, where like I hear things and I know what I want, but like I just can't find the sample, and I don't know how to make. I don't even have an idea how to make the sound. I think that's the hardest part. Making music can sometimes be very stressful. It's usually not. It's usually a de-stressor. Doing what I love to do most, which is why I can relax. But like this situation, like when I'm making music, it can be really, really stressful when I can't get what I want. Like times you gotta like sit back, take a break, take a breath, relax. So it can be both, but the act of making the music, it can get tough. I mean, like, yeah, like I'm inspired by certain producers. Like, obviously, I'm inspired by Kanye because I grew up on Kanye. First album I owned was Graduation. My dad gave it to me. Second album I owned was College Dropout. My dad gave it to me. Like, you know, my dad put me on hip hop forever. So just like tons of hip hop artists, I guess, like Childish Gambino, Kendrick, Chance, Kevin Abstract, all Brockhampton. Pushes me and shit is like the fact that I went to a science high school and that no one thought I could do music. That pushes me. Like, can't wait to like stick it to everyone who said I couldn't do it. Yeah, I definitely just want to hit people. Like, definitely give my experiences through music, and I'll just like make a great assumption that like other people have experienced some of the same shit, and that maybe they could relate to it, and it would, you know, make them feel, I don't know, I don't even want to say like a level of connectivity, or like just like make them feel good. But I also do want to like make a change on a broader note. On a bigger note, I want to like shift the fuck out of stereotypes and stigmas of hip hop and rap and R&B and like that whole genre of music. So I don't know, there's a lot of things.